Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Wherever you are, God is. Welcome to Manifesting with Joy. That's me. Let's get busy with our conversation. I don't know what part this is today. We'll figure it out later on. We have been talking about manifestation. We've been talking about intentionality, right? With purpose, moving with purpose. We talked about what the manifest look like. We are here to manifest more of the image and likeness of God. We talked about our senses, right? As it is connected to our perception. Have you ever noticed that? And this is really important stuff, you guys. Have you ever noticed how we see ourselves? People don't really see us like that. This is honest God truth. I never really realized that I had brown eyes. I didn't know I had brown eyes. Not like that until people would bring it to my attention. We have our own individualized perception, and that's why I want to hone in for a few minutes. I hope a few minutes right now, just to remind you. Let's talk again about the conscious phase of mind. Remember, we are threefold beings. You must remember that, because we've been operating strictly in our conscious mind. We got subconscious, we got superconscious phase of mind. That would be God. We strictly operate in the world, in the physical, in the material, what we see. All we do is look at stuff all day. We're watching with these physical eyes. Again, you guys, our consciousness is our five senses, is our five senses. And our five senses tells the universe, it tells God, as we co-create with God, it tells God this is what we would like. The challenge for us is to get a hold of our physical eyes, because we have internal seeing as well. All of our five senses, you guys, are attached to a feeling. I'm going to say that again. All of our senses, our eyes, nose, touch, y'all know, taste, all that stuff. Our touch, our hands, our feelings, all of our senses, our conscious mind is the earth. It is attached to a feeling. So when we look around, you guys, see, this is how I view life. This is how this conscious phase of mind works for me, because it's real important, because what we see, you guys, is what we get on earth as it is in heaven. So all day long, external, in the world, in the conscious phase of mind, internal. Remember, the conscious phase of mind, it assimilates our thoughts and put it all together. It be thinking. It thinks rapidly all day long. The conscious phase of mind has its place. We want to spiritualize everything that we see, everything we feel in this life. We want to spiritualize it. Why is it important to get a hold of these feelings? Because the feelings come pretty much, it's connected to our heart space. Look, this is what happened. We want right thinking, right? We want right thinking. So when we're out here in the world, we need to see things right in order to get it right, in order to make the change that we need to make for ourselves, for us, for our highest good, and the highest good of all concerned. So we must practice. That's what we're doing right now, you guys, exchanging information. We're practicing sharing new ideas. We're practicing having a new way of looking at our old ways. We want to stay here for a second. Come on with this conscious phase of mind. I want to talk a little bit about the eyes. Because, you know, some folks physically blind, but they can see, right? So can we. Because it's the internal eye that is the truth. That is the real essence of us. It is internal. And as we marry ourselves internally, we move ourselves into a higher dimension in consciousness in the eternal dimensions, in the eternal ethers and all that other good stuff. We must practice. We're going to practice surrendering, releasing, forgiving, letting go of everything that we thought we knew. And this is how we learn. We dumb it down. We become as little children. See, with these eyes, sometimes with the eyes, what we do is these physical eyes, we see stuff. We want to spiritualize everything, okay? We see stuff in our outer world. And when we are seeing with these physical eyes, we're just kind of, looking around, just kind of scanning a little bit. And then something catches our attention according to a thought, according to an idea, and we get to thinking on it. Now we are looking. We went from seeing, just looking around, because just being in an awareness in our world. When we look at something, we're talking about vision, physical eyes. When we look, we get locked and loaded on something, right? As we look, we are actually guiding. We are actually directing our attention to a particular thing. And that's what I want us to remember. We want to direct our attention. When we're looking out here in this world, we want to spiritualize our thinking. When we're looking, we want to direct our attention up. We want to direct our attention in, so within. We're talking about manifestation, y'all. We're talking about being clear in who we are and whose we are. We're talking about something that's going to last. We're talking about leaving a legacy, you guys. We want to remember. We want to remember who we are and whose we are. We want to remember when we're looking. When we look, when we get locked and loaded on something, it guides us into a thinking pattern. Now we've grabbed hold to an idea, you guys. I hope I'm explaining this right. Now we're looking at it, right? And we're directing our behavior. We're directing our thinking around everything that we're looking at. And again, looking is intentional. But this is what we want to do. We want to allow our seeing, our awareness, and then our focus, our looking, to carry us into the invisible realm in mind, which is our vision. You got it? We see, we look, and we have a vision. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the invisible phase, the invisible part of us. We are everything we talk about. Consciousness is who we are. What you think about is what you bring about. I'm trying to motivate you, influence you, inspire you, encourage you, and bam, empower you to take control over your life. God is real. God is good. God is great. And this is what happens with vision. We begin to grab hold to a new idea because we are to on earth as it is in heaven. That means we want to take our highest thought in any situation, our God mind, our Christ mind, that perfect idea of God moving through us. We want to take that into all of life. We want to realize all day long as we're seeing and as we begin to look and as we begin to hone in on the vision in the invisible realm and mind. That is our internal eye. That's God. God is in the vision part as we co-create. Y'all got it? I hope you got it. But this is what we want to do. We want to pay more attention to our physical selves, you guys. We're going to hang right here for a minute. Whew. We're going to hang right here. Let us breathe. Breathe in. Thank you, God. Let's talk some more about this vision, you guys. We're freeing ourselves. That's what healing feels like. As above. What's in your consciousness? What is it like as above? As above, so below. We bring it manifested in our lives. We are here to live happy, joyous, and free. This is what we do. We glance in the mirror, you guys. Remember, the mirror is just reflecting. It ain't the real you. So we don't want to get stuck like Chuck. We want to glance in the mirror, but we want to gaze at God. Internal. I'm going to say it again. We glance We glance in the mirror, right? We look around, but we don't get stuck, you guys, because we realize it has its place. We want to spiritualize our thinking. We're going to glance in the mirror, but we're going to gaze in the internal, in the eternal. We're going to gaze at God. And the only way that we can gaze at God and we can get the vision with a perfect vision for our manifestation, guess how we do it? Guess how we do it? We become still and we meditate. We meditate. Meditation is the vehicle you guys will use to get clarity. We're going to get visions, you guys, but we want clear. We're talking about clear intentions, right? We want clear vision. And that clear vision comes in meditation. And I'm going to stop right here and let me share this with you. Be still and know. We do not, on Manifesting with Joy, and if you see my other videos, Hive Minds for Higher Dimensions, we are not a religious platform, okay? Yes, we belong to churches, and yes, we attend church sometimes online, and sometimes we attend church in person, but it's a personal, individual decision. This is not a religious platform. As such, I do not promote nor endorse any formal, modality of meditation. I just don't, because then that would suggest a little religion behind it, right? Now she say we ain't religion. Now she trying to, no. I just want you to become more aware of your body and become aware of your thinking, you guys, and how it all works together. And our meditation would just be one of breathing. This is something we all can relate to. And you're doing at your pace, you guys. I need for you to develop. This is about manifesting, you guys. That's what we're here to do. We're here to manifest. You want to relax yourself. You want to get a God, a relationship. Y'all know about relationship. Well, you don't. Y'all think y'all do. Boy, let me be quiet. We talking about manifesting. Get a personal relationship with your God, with the God of your understanding. We don't serve the God the God of genocide. Okay, and I'm gonna save that for another video because we're talking about manifesting right now. But that's a part of manifesting. We don't want to manifest any more violence. My peace. Oh my goodness. We want to manifest more peace because God is peace, God is love, and God is everlasting, and so are we. We are eternal. Remember, we're spiritual beings, you guys. And as we begin to hone in on these physical eyes, see my eye? As we begin to hone in, as we begin to get more comfortable with our bodies, I think we've been walking around and we know we got a body, but we pay very little attention unless you go into church. So, you scrub up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But we're spiritual beings. And we want to spiritualize our material world. That we want to get it right. We want to co-create with the mind of God. Meditation. Meditation is key to manifestation. Okay? We want to express our divinity, our inheritance. This is our prosperity, you guys. Prosperity is our birthright. We were born prosperous. What does that mean? We were born with all the potential to live a good life. Whatever that agreement was before we got here, people don't believe in all that stuff. People don't believe in angels. He will give his angels charge over the man, and they just mimic. We want to do more than mimic, you guys. We want to marinate ourselves in the whole Spirit of God as we manifest a new world for ourselves. We are global. This is a new movement in mind. We are here to have a good life, you guys. How you feeling today? Remember, I shared with you at the beginning of the video, all of our senses have feelings. You go get something to eat, and you say, ooh, this tastes good. They give you a good feeling, right? Ooh, this tastes bad. They burnt the bacon. You know, that kind of stuff. Or we look at people and say, ooh, what you got that on? That don't look too good, right? We're forming our perceptions and judgments of people, places, and things of our world as we see it. But so often, we get it wrong. We are living in error consciousness. So let us manifest a new life for ourselves. I can't manifest no life for you. I got to do it for me. We're all responsible to lifting ourselves up. We are all responsible for expressing our image and likeness of God, our own internal Christ. Have this same mind in you. Let's line up your senses today. Line them up. I'm telling you, better line it up. Look at our world. Man, I don't want to go there. I'm an empath and it sucks me. It drains all the tears out of my body when I hear some of these horrific stories about those people in Israel, in Gaza, and I've seen the pictures. We have a humanitarian crisis. We have a humanitarian crisis. And I have no idea. Well, I do. We ain't going to be able to fix it with the same mindset. We have to manifest new thoughts. We have to manifest new ideas, a new way of looking at ourselves in this world. And God is all there is. You don't see my t-shirt? Well, actually, my t-shirt say, God is still writing my story. God is still writing your story. You are blessed and highly favored. We're on our way to a wealthier place in consciousness. See, to be aware is to be alive. Once we realize that we are the thinker, thinking the thoughts, making the things in our life, all is well. Again, self-awareness and self-acceptance is key. We want to receive more of you, God. More good, orderly direction today. More of you, God. Less of me. Now, look at here. Y'all better check me. I know I didn't do high mass for higher dimension, but we still rolling with that because I got a lot to say. We going to free ourselves as we manifest intentionally with intent. Remember, we ain't intending to do nothing. Intending is what? Willy-nilly. It ain't got no timeline attached to it. Right, no, there's nothing concrete, nothing measurable attached to it. So we ain't intended to do nothing. We are intentional. We are on purpose. We are locked and loaded on a new way of living in our earth. On earth as it is in heaven. That's all I got for y'all. We're going to continue talking about the conscious mind because I want us to move into meditation. It's a natural state. It's something that we can naturally do. We don't have to go through a lot of this and that, but it's okay if you need that. Let me share this about meditation before I go. You know I'm a spiritualist. You already know me. I look beyond the little. I deal with the invisible realm in mind, in our consciousness. I talk to God and all day long if I need to. As we meditate, and we're talking about energy, we're talking about spiritual beings, we're talking about invisible realm and consciousness. If you are a part of a meditation group, formal meditation, this is just a suggestion, okay? Because this is my practice. What I share with you is what I practice. I am not new to this. I am true to this. I know what I know what I know. I know what I believe. And I believe what I know. We go into these meditations. If you're in the group, we're all at different levels of consciousness. Oh, it's going to be real mystical for some people. We're all at different stages. So as we're collecting, we're collective conscious, right? We want to collect with the divine because we're rising up to higher dimensions as we go into meditation. Before we go into these groups, before you go to church, before you gather with people, I strongly suggest you cloak your energy. That the light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. And we enter with the whole armor of God. We cloak ourselves so that like energy can meet with like energy as we are elevated. We don't want to leave our vessels open, because when we go into meditation, we're actually more in the spiritual realm. We're with God in meditation. But, people have different levels of consciousness in their spirit. We need to be mindful of who's leading the meditation. We're energy beings, you guys. And I'm not saying this to spook you. I'm just saying, had the same mind in you that was also in Christ Jesus. We're not looking to people to save us. We hook up and we motivate and we support each other, but we're not looking to people to fix us, to heal us, okay? So we bring our own God spirit into these circles, into the meditation. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that too much. Again, there's nothing wrong with formal gathering. Just know why you're gathering. Know who you are, what you bring to the table. What are you bringing to the circle? Some people are broken. We have to, and as we are growing and developing in God, we do not, as we learn to become master manifestors, we do not want, our energies are very sensitive now, because it's like we're shedding skin. Like a snake or whatever, we're shedding the old life and we're stepping into a new dimension. Right now, we're actually, you guys, we're actually in 5D, but people don't realize it. They're living in 2D, 3D. I don't know where they are. Look at the mess in our world. But we have others who are coming into a new awareness, who are awakening, and we're here to awaken the masses. We're here to awaken other people to their indwelling Christ. If you never go to church again, God is with you. We are the church. We take our little church, our temple, and we add it to the walls of the church, you guys. We're going to talk more about that. But anyway, this is Manifesting with Joy. Y'all know I be talking about all kinds of stuff. Watch my eyes today. What are we doing? What kind of activity are we going to do? Let's do this, you guys. Because I'm talking about meditation. I'm going to be talking about it in our next video, the conscious mind and vision and meditation. Let your exercise be, let your practice be this week. And you know what I'm saying? Say how many times to do it or anything. We want to let go and allow God to flow. We're conscious around here that God is with us. We're just going to look up. That's right. Spend some time looking up at the sky. Just spend some time looking up. When's the last time you stopped to smell the roses? When is the last time that you looked up? I don't know how all of this works, but it works when we work it. We're going to look up, okay? And as we look up the energy of the universe, of the heavens, it draws us. And that's a form of meditation. Have you noticed when you look up and then it takes your mind away from all the lower vibrational, everything on the ground, like the earth, right? We look up. We look up to the heaven. We look to the hills from which coming our help. And our help, I don't know about you, let me speak for me. It's everybody. There's but one power, one presence, one God. Our help comes from the law, the Lord, the law of the universe. I'll holler at y'all next video, high minds for high dimensions, and then we'll get into this meditation. Continue breathing. That's what I need to share with you. There's life in every inhale. There's life. In every exhale, there is life. We breathe in God. And we exhale. We exhale God too. There's no spot God is not. I'll holler at y'all soon.